Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here with Let's Play Shining Force 2 Part 33. And we are on the other side of the cave, and there's a town. And I could have gone to this town in the last video. I probably should have, honestly, but oh well. And it's the village of Keto. Church is closed. It's got signs everywhere. Matula ignores you. Oh, that's not a very pleasant sign, is it? Really, we couldn't have figured that out geographically ourselves. Thanks, kid. Okay, so the entire town is being ran by the devils. And we found bright honey. We're gonna be using that here in a minute. Yeah. What? Like, the whole town is just, don't go out or you'll be punished. Devils. So yeah, the devils really hate this town, and they're subjugating it as best they can. So much so that the church is closed. They're telling you that your goddess hates you. The weapon shop is closed. Well, we can reopen the weapon shop, and we're going to reopen the weapon shop. We're gonna come over here and wander through this intricate pathway and talk to the shop owner, and he's I don't know why he doesn't just sell us the stuff outside. I guess it's because we're out in the open. But going back into a weapon shop seems a little suspicious to me, doesn't it? Alright, and the only weapon that he has that we're going to be buying is for Chester. So we're going to sell the Power Spear, and we're going to sell his Heavy Lance. And then we are going to buy a Javelin. 3,400 gold, raises attack up to 56, so, see, everything else, like, we can buy the Indra staff, but that's not useful, because the only person using a staff is Kazan, and the Guardian staff adds to defense, so we want to keep the defense bonus other than having slightly higher attack, because we're not going to be attacking with Kazan. Large Axe, lowers up by a point, so we don't want to do that, so Yaha is good with swords for now, and we'll come over here, and like you can still use the church if you need to. He just can't actually open the church, which is kind of silly. We'll go ahead and save it, because the second we leave the town is when we automatically enter the next fight. Yes, I will continue. Like, no praying today. Really? How are you gonna stop me? Like, I'm praying I find some devils. Well then, I guess my prayer was answered. Alright, so this creepy, ugly toad of a man, he obviously is important because he gets a face. As is this guy, with the, very pronounced chin. And apparently they're paladins of, Pakalon. I always called it Palkanon for some reason. I always wanted to add another L into it. But it's Pakalon. And it just, basically, they're all getting set up. Like, really, the paladins are no match for this little group of people at all. Mr. Higgins. You see, everyone is ill in this game if they're not, it's like, yeah. So, all of Higgins' little, associates are now dead. And Higgins is smart enough to realize that you have a portrait. And he's now introduced himself as Gesp. He's a greater devil, and he will be a everlasting pain in our ass. From this point to the end, almost the end of the game, he will be a pain. How an idiotic Toadman like that became an advisor to Xeon, I will never know. Alright, and as you can see, he summoned another evil gizmo to possess Higgins. And Astral, you know, Astral's got a mouth on him. He loves to just get us into situations. And the second that we say Grand Seal, Guest starts to freak the hell out, because he knows about Grand Seal. He knows about Bowie. He's like, oh, this isn't going to end well for me. Alright, so bad guys that we have. Pretty much all the same, except now Dark Soldiers are a little more common. There's about 4 of them about. New bad guys. We have a chaos, or a wizard, not a chaos wizard. He comes later. Wizard, Lizard Man, who is the boss of this fight, and a Dark Bishop, who, as you can see, he has a black ring. So if we kill him, there's a chance that the black ring will drop into our inventory. Black ring is our first cursed item. If you equip it, you're cursed. And curse is a bad thing. What curse can do is it can paralyze you so that you can't actually take an action that turn. Or if you take an action, it can just randomly damage you. Or siphon off MP, I believe, too. Like it can just start stealing your MP. So, curse is a bad thing. And with that said, a lot of people play this game and go through using the cursed weapons because they have the highest attack out of any weapon, even the mithril weapons. No, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to say, yeah, let's add an extra 2 attack on the off chance that I may not actually get to make an attack. And the last thing you want is in the final fights, your strongest people to all of a sudden decide, no, I'm not going to attack today because I'm cursed. And then proceed to completely screw up your strategy and get you killed. And I am just one step away from that stupid lesser demon up there. And lesser demons are still here, and they are still a threat because of Blaze. So, be careful about spacing. I've already kind of screwed up a little bit, but I think I've got it far enough to where they won't be able to target too many people. Yoink. And this battlefield really sucks, because as you can see, with the terrain being the way it is, it just sucks. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and this is not smart at all, but yeah, not smart at all. At least if it happens, it'll be early on in the fight, and I can heal from it really fast. And I should have used the bright honey on Karna. I did not think anything about that. And Karna levels up to 27, which means she's equivalent of level 7 promoted. Or the lesser demon can just be a complete douche and target only Bowie. But that's fine, because, hey, Bowie can take it. He's a big boy. He's not afraid of a little fire. Or a little wind. I haven't really noticed if the tornado effect appears on screen, because I know a lot of the effects, like some of the fire effects for Blaze, don't show up because of just the Genesis. For some reason, it seems to happen a lot with the Genesis games. Some of the flicker effects don't seem to work well when being recorded. And it's something that I've seen in a lot of games, like, more recently, I did a LP of Mega Man X, and everyone's LP of Mega Man X, when using certain abilities, like the rolling shield, just seemed to stay on one of the 2 or 3 frames that it's supposed to be on. Every now and again it'll switch, but yeah. kind of weird. If anyone has any information, you know, tech-savvy stuff about that, fill me in on that, because I'm kind of curious as to why. Is it just something to do with frames per second and frame rate? Inquiring minds want to know. Alright, Bowie, kill it. How the hell is it dodging everything? No! You stupid demon creature. If it dodges this, I was gonna be pissed. Good job, Chester. Chester is still my lowest level. So, I was also asked, that I'm playing this game kind of like I always do, and one of my viewers asked if I could, you know, switch it up a little bit, you know, do something a little bit different. And I'm like, well, it's a little late for me to switch up a lot of what I normally do. Because, I mean, I don't use a lot of the later characters, so I mean, I can do that. But, one of the things that I'll probably end up doing is I may end up taking Chester out for another character. As much as I'd love to have him in, because he's, you know, he's been with us since the start of the game. He's reliable, but there's a couple other characters that I kind of want to show off, and I'm not sure who I'd put them in for, but, the request was specifically to make him a Pegasus Knight, or something along those lines, and, obviously it's a little late for that, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that I can do to change up how I play the game, and, I'm really just kind of drawing a blank. I mean, I haven't really played this game in a while, at least to this far in. Like, every so often I'll start a new game, play for a couple of battles, and then just kind of forget about it. But, yeah, I really don't know. Heal Bowie. I need to heal Kazan too. Kazan needs some help. And Bowie's cape! We turned the fan on high so the cape was blowing faster. Alright, we have now incurred the wrath of the Dark Sniper, who is so useless at the moment. Between the land effect and boost, yeah, you're not doing too much damage there, Billy. Especially to someone with a decent defense like Slade to begin with. Alright, and as you can see, you don't want to move your centaurs back into the forest. This stupid map and its stupid choke points with terrain. Like, May, it's gonna be a little while before we do anything with May. Which kind of makes me sad. Because I love May. She's nice. She's got the attack ring on still, so she kind of hits like a long-range missile at this point. Take out the Dark Sniper, because we can actually do damage to him. The Dark Soldier's defense is just kind of crazy, so, like, even Elric, who's got a decent attack, only does 10 points of damage to him. That should clue you in. And Geralt killing the Dark Sniper. Level up, Geralt, come on. Or not. Now, as battles like this, you're gonna notice more of a separation between levels of characters, because the ones that you can't get to the front lines fast enough are just going to take more damage. Or not take more damage, but not give out as much damage. Like, see, Slade's level 8. Alright. No, we're gonna go ahead and blast level 3, because that's gonna guarantee that he dies. We don't want him alive. And boost expires. Yoink. I mean, I'm probably going to go through a good number of these fights again just to level up. Because that seems to be the way I'm operating in this playthrough. We'll just go through it later on, make sure we're all a decent level. Try to get everyone about the same level, at least within the same 2 levels. And more XP for Karna. Boost! Boost them! I really don't like that group of bad guys over there. They're just in such an annoying configuration. Alright, we're gonna leave them down here. And I've stopped caring as much. Alright, I'm trying to keep a train of thought. I'm gonna move one small group over to deal with those 2 dark soldiers, because they're a big threat. And then we've also got that one lesser demon down in the corner, and then we've still got that one lesser demon in the upper corner. So we are going to kind of split our group up a little bit into kind of a big wall. So now they're gonna start. They're not moving. They're just. Unless they move toward you. And I forgot about that lesser demon at the top, too. And that's what I did not want to happen. Now would be a perfect time for me to have aura. Alright. Let's deal with this, shall we? Peter's gonna go in and kind of smack you around a little bit. Yeah, those 4 are gonna be my ones to take out the guys down at the bottom. Come on, Jaha, let's have some fun. Holy crap, you killed it. I was not expecting that. Alright, now we heal. Heal 1. It's not gonna. I don't need to heal them completely. Or do I? Sarah's level 8. Good job, Sarah. Yeah, we don't want to draw too much attention. Well, we're gonna draw a lot of attention here in a few minutes, so. This is just going to be one of those fights that it's impossible to not draw attention. I just wish I'd pissed them off enough to trigger them coming towards me. And boost expires. Of course boost expires. Yes, come this way. Come say hi to us, Billy. There we go. We've attracted one of them. Stupid dark sniper. And I need to heal Gerhalt. That's what I need to do. I should have healed him instead of attacking with May. But May needs to get an attack in. She hasn't done anything this fight yet. And at least it's not Gerhalt. Alright, now this fight is when it gets fun. And now is when I'm actually going to end this fight for now, because we're approaching about the 20-minute mark. And again, I don't want to make these too long. Even though I could probably finish this in one battle, or I can finish this battle in one movie, it's probably going to take another, you know, almost 10 minutes. So screw that. I'll see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.